for dinner come tea, because by the time it's finished it's probably more likely going to be tea time, I thought I would just do a cook in the bag chicken. This is the extra tasty one from Aldi. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to do the sausages with it or do that for another meal. I probably will do so many and just stick the rest in the freezer. And some Yorkshire puddings. So we'll be having chicken, mash, gravy, Yorkshire puddings and probably some sausages. So I've put the chicken in, that goes in for 1 hour and 25 minutes. I've set my timer, but I've also set another timer for in an hour's time to put the sausages in, because they take 25 to 30 minutes. So stick them in at the back end together and they should be done at roughly the same time. But whilst that's cooking, I am going to get on with cleaning my kitchen. It is an absolute disaster zone at the minute. I think it's been about 2 days since I've really done anything in here, and you can tell. So I'll show you what it looks like, because it's pretty bad. But it literally took 2 days to get in this state, so I'm just going to do it whilst the food is cooking. Right guys, this is what I am dealing with. All of the clothes that are up here, I'm having trouble storing clothes at the minute because I haven't had a wardrobe for quite a while now. My new one came, I think, last week. But because I'm getting a new bed and it's going to be bigger than the one I've got, I don't really want to put the wardrobe up till I know where everything's going to go, if that makes sense. So the clothes, you know, I could probably just do a folded up better than what they are, because as you can see, some are folded, some aren't. Got cups and that off Ayla here, deodorant can, a box that needs to go in the recycling, a bag when I went to B&M yesterday, some drinks, the can that I've got open now, stuff here that should be in cupboards. I also picked up that mini ironing board yesterday when I went to B&M as well. I left mine outside when I was doing something and the scrap man took it. Didn't knock at my door, didn't ask, he just took my ironing board, so I didn't have one. So I've got one of the little tabletop ones for now. This is for tea, got crisps on the side. These need a little bit of a rinse before I put them into the cupboards. These are the new ones that my nana got. Pretty much drank a bottle of lemonade. I've got my comfort out on the side. I've got 3 cans of Coke back here that need to be put into the recycling. These all need putting away. And this all needs washing. There's recycling on the side there that needs to get put away, stuff that needs to go in the bin. So yeah, it's pretty hectic in here at the minute. So I'm going to crack on with this whilst our food's cooking. So I think I'm going to start off by putting away what is already washed and dry, and put them on the side, and then get on with what needs washing next. So this is as far as I've got at the moment. I've cleared this whole bit here. We've washed all the pots and put most of them away, and I've got these just waiting to be dried off. So I do still have all of this here, and that down there, and the big pile of clothes. So our food's only got about 10 minutes left on it. The mash is in the microwave, it's just one of those ready-made ones. I'm going to put these in the oven in a second, and I've just cut open the top of the bag for the chicken so that the skin can crisp up.
Okay. Oh. I'll just close the gas. Back.
We're just waiting on the Yorkshire puddings, guys, but the chicken and the sausages are done. I've just made gravy and put some extra butter in the mash just to make it taste a little bit better. So this is what we're having for tea. Maverick will also get a little bit of it once it is cooled down. I'm going to put some gravy on and we're going to go have this now, and I will get back to the cleaning once we're finished. Here comes the rain. I've just had to make a mad dash outside to go get my washing in. Those two things that are on the line now, I'm just leaving because they're not to really worry about. It's not major. But yeah. Just folding up the clothes from the table here. This pile is Ayla's, so her things will go back in her room once I've folded them up, and everything else will either go in my room if I've got somewhere to put it, or I'll fold them back up and put them onto the table. At least that way it looks a lot neater than it did before. I'm not really sure why, but the kitchen always seems to end up as a dumping ground for everything. Like literally everything ends up on the kitchen sides or on the table. So when I was tidying up the clothes, there was loads of teddies in among it. And because I wasn't sure if they were clean or not, because Maverick likes to run off with them, they've all ended up in the wash. But I don't know how they all end up downstairs in the first place, really. Does anyone else get that? Like, there's a certain area or a certain part of the house that things just seem to get dumped in. So I think I'm going to leave it here now, guys. It is now 7 o'clock and I do need to get Ayla ready for bed and to wash her face. You've probably seen on some of the clips she's got like black rings around her eyes. She's drawn herself a pair of glasses, so we need to try and get that scrubbed off. But this is how we're looking. I've got my candle lit. I've basically washed all the pots. This is all that's left to put away. I've cleared my sides. And it's not immaculate by any standards, but it is definitely 100 times better than what it looked like before. But all I really have to do now is give the floor a mop, and I'd say I'm pretty happy with how it looks. So I'll let you guys go. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one.